all, welcome to Bro Billionaire. It's been 1 month since we last recorded video. So sorry, due to personal reasons, I couldn't record. But this week we are going to again discuss Nifty with price action indicators first, and then we'll check the Elliott Wave. We'll check short-term as well as long-term view on the Nifty and what is going to happen in the next week as well. We can discuss and we'll check some important levels. So first, let's start with price action indicators. As you know, we use multiple moving averages to decide the market's direction. So this is 13 EMA, this is 48 EMA, this is 100 EMA, and this is 200 EMA. So here you can see here Nifty dropped below short-term moving averages. Till this part, it was below 13 EMA and 48 EMA, but then it bounced back, and right now it's trading about 13 EMA. In last session also it opened a gap down, but then it closed above short-term moving average 13 EMA. So it looks like Nifty is trying to recover from this drop. So here there was a big gap down, and then we had a choppy downside. It was clear downside till this point, then it was choppy market for a couple of days here, and then we dropped. Here we made hammer and then reversed with the gaps on the upside. So right now, if you can see here, indicator like Aron suggests us that it is bearish, right? Bearish to bearish to sideways, you could say. Currently, it's not yet signaling sideways, but a red line crossing green line suggests it's a bearish. Okay, so past couple of sessions when Nifty was trading downside, it was sideways, and then it gave now the bearish signal because it waits for a couple of candles, 25 odd candles, and then it changes the direction. Here RSI is still above 50, which is considered as neutral signal. Once it moves above 60, we can expect, like if it breaks this high, or you can say once it moves above 60, we can consider it is bullish. And yeah, so Nifty overall is taking support on 13 EMA, which is here, right? So it break down below that, but it recovered sharply on the last session's Friday session. And now if you see here, overhead resistance lies at 20,000, around 20,000. We have to watch this area of resistance, that is 19,953 to 20,000. Obviously this is a whole number, so this will be a major resistance going forward. So we have to watch. If Nifty reaches here, we have to be cautious, and we have to be completely changing our view to the bullish only when it breaks this high of 20,022, right? 222, right? So, and then we will be turning bearish once it breaks this low of 19,333. So these are strange numbers. If you can see 222,333, right? 20222 19333. So this could be just a coincidence, but we have to watch out these numbers to turn bullish or bearish. This is a positional view based on price action and indicators. So let's now check the Elliott wave and understand what is happening. So these were our couple of previous charts. So this chart we discussed way back in May 14, and we expected Nifty to go in three waves up. So we were somewhere here when we discussed that, and but then here A wave got extended and then finished here. So probably third could have ended, and we could be in a fourth wave. That's what we discussed. So what is invalidation level of this three wave structure? 20,550, I think, right? 20,550. If Nifty breaks about that level in this third wave itself without now coming down, then this structure of three waves up would be invalid, right? So this is what we discussed as well in last couple of videos. So we could be in a fourth wave. That possibility is still open, and we could be then making one more top with three waves up. Okay, so no need to worry here. There is no major decline coming in. So this decline as well could be not more than 10%. So we should be good. That's what I think. And then now let's check the next charts. So this is the chart. Okay, so we discussed a couple of charts like this. Okay, I'll pick up this chart. So this is chart from previous week where we mentioned that Nifty, if fails to break this high of 19,991, then it could give the dip on the downside as a flat correction, right? On the downside towards 18,410. So here we were assuming wave A at this point, wave A at this point, B at this point. We also mentioned this is doubtful that B wave should not just complete retracement, very small retracement for the B wave. So this was a doubtful, and this doubt would have been cleared if it break 19,991. And yeah, so this chart is now invalid. Let's delete it. We discussed another chart where we expected Nifty to be completely bullish with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 heading towards this level once it breaks this, but Nifty just gave almost 200 points rally and then started the correction, right? So now the view is changing here. So instead of this as entirely this impulse can be labeled as wave A, wave B here, and then wave C, which completed at 20,222. So this is the chart that I'm considering as a bearish alternative or a 3-3 wave structure, which is a possible case for our 3-3 wave up move that we considered, right? So here, if it breaks this 20,533 plus, it goes, then this chart and the previous chart, where it go? So this chart, both will be invalid. So this is our invalidation point on the chart, right? So and what, like, even if it breaks this, right? So if it breaks 20,222, this is not far away, just 300 points away, right? So it's very likely that if it breaks this, it's going to break this as well, right? So then these two charts will become invalid. So when should we think of this chart, right? We should not take positions in advance unless there is a clear signal, or we should not try to trim our positions. Right now, if you see, swing trading is also difficult because of a lot of fake breakouts and all in the stocks. So currently this B wave is a consolidation pullback wave. That's what we call in Elliott wave, right? And we do not trade this wave. So and even for shorting opportunities also, there are stocks which are giving false breakdowns and then recovering sharply up, right? So this is the time to sit in cash. And yeah, so if you want to take bearish positions, this is the level that you need to watch for, 19,333. The waves C going down will be sharp and it will reach towards 0.5 and 0.600 Fibonacci zones. 0.5 by the way is not Fibonacci number, since the last decline was between 0.5 and 0.600. I have used that. So we can expect a dip towards this. So almost 1,000 points dip is possible, less than 1,000 points from this point onwards. So we should wait to consider the bearish move. So unless this low is not broken, we should not consider this alternative as well. And when it starts to go down, it will break easily, giving you the complete signals. By the way, any trades that you do based on this analysis is dangerous in FNO. It can go wrong as well. You have to use your position sizing and stop loss properly. Otherwise, your entire capital can be gone. And yeah, so that's a that mistake you don't want to do, right? So be careful. So this is how we have to watch out this level on a medium term basis. And yeah, now the main part for the next week. What is going to happen next week, right? So as we discussed, this is another chart. Okay, in last week's Friday session on Telegram, I updated that we don't have any opinion as of now. We will wait and watch for this high to be broken, 19,805. So if it breaks this, then 20,000 can come in next week, right? So here I don't want to label the waves as well, because the waves can change and it can be 1-2 pattern, right? And then if it breaks this, this could be third wave. Then the break of this is very easy, right? And these two retracement, if you check on the charts, they are around 0.600 Fibonacci. So let me pick up the template. So if you point out the 0.600 Fibonacci levels, so they are coming exactly near here. So 19,600 19,464. So from here Nifty bounced once, right? In a single candle it gave bounce. Then from this point onwards also, if you check, it's exactly near 0.600 Fibonacci. So breaking of this will again take an up move. So this is what we can consider here, right? On the flip side, on the other side, from this drop, Nifty has come towards 0.600 Fibonacci as well, right? So when you plot Fibonacci on these 2 points, it came towards 0.600 Fibonacci. So you can even label this wave structure as ABC zigzag, right? And if it breaks this level, again break this channel, right? So either it can come here, okay, either it can come towards this gap zone, right? It can fill this gap, almost 90% drop it can give as well, right? So this support it might break in that scenario and fill this gap, and then it might again create a complex correction towards 20,000 and then give a dip as well, right? So this is a possible scenario as well. So be careful. I'm not considering break of this immediately. So it can come, it can create a double zigzag kind of correction as well. So we have to watch out for that. So yeah, as I said, break up this is completely bearish, and break up this is temporarily bearish downside towards so 19,670, or even you can use this low of 19,635 to consider the down move of almost how many points till this part. On this date it closed at, let's check. So on this date it closed at 19,436, right? So from 19,635 to 19,436, almost 200 points we can grab if this level is broken. That's the case. And on the upside, if it breaks, we can get how many points from this point onwards? 200 points, right? So on short-term basis, we have 200 points of move that we can capture on the upside. And if it breaks this 19,338, almost 800 odd points we can capture on the downside, right? 800 to 1,000 points. So that's all. Hope you like the analysis. If you have any doubts, ask in the comments, and do support us. It took a lot of days to create a new video, but yeah, we are again back and will try to post the videos as much as possible. Thanks a lot. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.